Okay, for the extraction of metal, we have two methods. One is physical method and one is chemical method. For the physical method, maybe gold pendant, because some metal exists as elements in nature, gold or silver, for example. So we pick up a large piece of gold core and crush them into small pieces, okay, maybe something mixed with sand and mud. And then we place the small pieces in a large pan, and then we together with some water. And then we shake the pan. The water will bring the sand or mud away. Because the gold is metal, it is high density. It is easy to sink to the bottom of the pan. So after the sand and mud are washed over, if you are very good luck, the small pieces of gold will leave on the pan. Another method is the chemical method. Now we have the metal ore, that is the metal compounds in the nature. Now we take a look of the video.
This is copper oxide. Pay attention to its color. Mix 2 spatulas of copper oxide and 2 spatulas of carbon powder. Pour the mixture into a boiling tube and heat it strongly with a blue Bunsen flame. Keep it red hot for about 8 minutes. After the boiling tube cools down, pour the contents into an evaporating dish. As you can see, copper can be obtained from its oxides by heating with carbon. Any differences between the metal and its oxide? Repeat the above steps with lead oxide and iron oxide. Can lead and iron be obtained from their metal oxides by heating with carbon as well?
Okay, in this experiment, we have some metal oxide. Now, this is copper oxide. That is the metal oxide. And then we add some carbon powder to the copper oxide. We mix them well, and then we heat for around 8 minutes. And then we take a look after the mixture is cooled down. Okay, we observe the color of the residue. We observe any pieces of metal leave inside. After we have the experiment of copper oxide, and then we use lead oxide with the carbon powder. And another experiment is iron oxide mixed with the carbon powder. And then we compare the result. Now this is the result. If we use copper oxide, the copper oxide is black in color. After we mix the copper oxide with carbon powder and then we heat, and then what is the color of the residue after the reaction? We find the reddish brown material leave. And what is that? That is metal. Actually, it is copper. If we use lead oxide, mixed with the carbon powder. What is the color of the lead oxide? That is yellow color. After we mix with the carbon powder, after we heat, okay, what is the color of the residue after the reaction? That is gray in color. What is this? Actually, this is the metal, that is lead. So, can you find the pieces of metal? Yes, we find the lead. But if we use iron oxide, the color of iron oxide is black in color. And then we mix the iron oxide with the carbon powder. We heat it. And then we find the color of the residue is also black in color. But can we find any pieces of metal? Sorry, this time no metal we can find. So iron cannot extract from this method. Now, which metal we can obtain? We use the metal oxide mixed with the carbon powder and then heating. Okay, only copper and lead. These two metals we can extract from the metal oxide. Iron cannot. Okay, this is a chemical method. And this is carbon and the metal oxide mixed together and then we heating. You see, this is the metal atom. This is the oxygen atom. This is the carbon atom. At first, the metal atom and the oxygen atom is bonding together. So this is metal oxide. But after they mix together and heating, this carbon will take the oxygen atoms and then carbon and oxygen atom, they become carbon dioxide. And the metal will leave and stay here. So this is the carbon reduction. We can extract the metal from metal oxide. So we mix metal oxide and carbon together and heating, and then we will have the metal and carbon dioxide. This is carbon reduction. So in our formula, we say the metal oxide and the carbon put together, mixed together. After heating, it will become metal and carbon dioxide. And for chemical change, there is new substance is formed. So when carbon and metal oxide mix together and heating, and then we will have metal, we will have carbon dioxide. At first, we do not have metal, we do not have carbon dioxide, but after the reaction, we have metal, we have carbon dioxide. So there are new substances are formed. So this is chemical change. Okay, this is chemical change. Okay, I pause here.